Hi everybody and welcome to Indigo Sky Holistic. I am Davina Ketson, an intuitive holistic therapist and Reiki teacher. I am based here at Soul Wellness Hub in Sowerby Bridge in West Yorkshire, and it's a new lunar month. It's a new moon. It's new moon in Cancer, I believe, and I'm sharing some new stuff. So with the start of this new lunar month, I'm deepening my sharing, deepening my being present and here, not just here on YouTube, but generally here on the planet, to share so much of what I've been percolating and learning and exploring within and from my higher wisdom, higher knowing, the parts of energy that are not just the physical me here on the planet at this time in 2024. So I'm sharing a lot. Moving forward, I'm returning to the things that I should do and love doing most, which are talking to a camera, talking to the people who find me, and sharing and exploring the depths of my experiences as an intuitive, as an empath, as a woman, a mum, a wife, all the things, because it feels like the time is right. Anyone who knows anything about energetics and about the sort of cosmological events that are going on at the moment will know that great change is here, and great change is well, it's what anyone who's on earth at the moment came for in their own way and in their own experience, to evolve, to have such a variety of experiences at a soul level in a way that has never been experienced before for humanity. So I'm going to be sharing a little bit of something every day that sort of drops in as I switch the camera on as being a need to be heard. I've been on quite a journey for the last few years, exploring letting go of so many past stories, my own story, my own what would be deemed and termed as traumas, but that for me they were lessons. That's what I've come to realize they were. They were experiences that brought me to where I am. They were the things that led me to deepen my healing so that I could let them just be experiences that I'd had that taught me lessons that I now pass on to the people who come to me and who see me. And those lessons, some of them have been rough. Let's not pretend they're not. I am not here to be all love and light and to pretend like everything is sunshine and roses, because life isn't like that for the vast majority of people. And my own experiences have been right down in the depths of my own suffering and my own victimhood that have allowed me to learn to find space and peace and calm in amidst the turmoil, in amidst the chaos, in amidst the tears and the anguish and the worry, in amidst all of that, I have learned to develop ways of letting that go at any moment and finding the depth of peace that's there and available to every single one of us at any moment. And there's great potential in knowing that when we let go of the struggle, when we let go of our perception of reality and of what's going on right now, there's a depth of peace that can be tapped into. And that peace brings you space to explore things and ways that you are meant to be showing up in the world. Experiences you're meant to be having. So much of the stories that we've been told through our lives make us think that things have to look a particular way, or things are a particular way. And yet we are not those stories at any given moment. We are energy, and we are light, and we are the great potential of knowingness that has so much to add to this change and this vibration and frequency that the planet wants to experience, that humans want to experience. We are done with the heaviness, we are done with the pain, we are done with the struggle, we're done with it. We are all fed up of that, and yet the vast majority are there in life, continuing to perpetuate the struggle and the pain and life is so hard. And it doesn't have to be, even when, to all intents and purposes, to outside perspectives, it may still be that way. In here, within you, within me, right now, it can be calm and peaceful. And you can even probably tap into some joy, some happiness, some excitement, or some enthusiasm for something you can create. But you have to let everything else go. You have to let all of everything else go. And that's the challenge at the end of the day. And so much can change for you when you learn to do that. And as a mum, I'm a mum of 3, I'm home educating mum of 3. I haven't worked outside the home, or obviously I'm not at home right now, but I haven't, like when my daughters were small, I didn't leave the home to go out and work. I had a home-based business which allowed me to stay and be there while they were there. My husband has been self-employed for the whole time that we have been a mum and dad. That perception of overwhelm and busyness and having to be hands-on all the time is right there. I've lived through it. They're older now, and their dad is at home with them, with like the youngest is 9, so he's doing his he's researching and studying his projects and enterprises whilst present for them, and the older two are teenagers, still at home teenagers, but they are self-directed and self-motivated and exploring life for themselves. And that is, that's the path that the space and the time that I've created for myself has allowed me to explore. So even as a busy mum with 3 under 6 at the time, I was able to begin to learn to find moments of space and moments of peace. And that's like one of my deep callings here on the planet now, is to be here for those who feel they're so overwhelmingly busy with life, with so much to do, and yet they're really struggling. They're like pained. They're living from moment to moment, like, when do I get some peace? When do the kids go to bed? When can I pop open the bottle of wine? When are they all off at school so I can go and like sit down and look at the mess and the chaos in my house and think, it's never going to be any better. Even if you don't have a partner, even if you have 10 young people to look after, even if you work 2 big jobs, even if that's your experience, my whole purpose is to help you tap into a moment of calm, and from that expand and evolve into seeing your whole life as full of potential for calm, for connection, for joy and enthusiasm. And that's, for most of us who become mums, that we lose our enthusiasm for life because we're being mum, or we're being dad, or we're like have other connections, other responsibilities. Lots and lots of us are also responsible for elements of elder care, looking after our own mums and dads or our own older relatives. And if you chuck into the mix like I did before I had my babies, I worked in care. I was working in healthcare for a decade. Like, that's a lot of giving. That's a lot of giving out. If you're in a 9 to 5, you're giving to your boss and they're like taking you for granted and adding to your workload constantly, and you're giving to them and letting your own power go, and miserable. And you don't have to be, like, you don't have to be, even if you choose to or have to, for now, stay in that 9 to 5. Moment by moment, you can add this peace and this connection just to the moment that can really begin to shift everything. So as I explore some like words and some musings and some thoughts over the coming days and weeks and months, I'm tapping into the collective wisdom and knowledge, my own experiences, and everything that I've learned from all the people I've listened to in the 40 something years of my life, that are full of little nuggets of support and wisdom and guidance that is open to everybody. But because of the busyness of life, because of the heaviness of our stories, most people are not tapping into. Most people are not even open to. A lot of us are very much was, for a long time, are scared to still our minds for a variety of reasons. Like, initially, some of my reasonings for not stilling my mind were fear of the devil getting in. A lot of us are also scared of stilling our minds because we don't like the dark thoughts that are in there, stemming from our pain and our traumas. We don't like those dark thoughts. We don't like the memories of the experiences we've had. And so we busy our minds with outside influences and sources and stories and the media and social media and books, and we don't want to listen to the words that are in our head. And there is nothing at all wrong with any of those things. I'm the first one to look at my books and go, yeah, I love a book, and I'm like, how many books are in my reading list, and how many books have I got downloaded on the go in Kindle, and how many books have I got yet to read. And I love social media for its connection, the connection to the people who have similar interests, or who I've got this ability to support and share my experiences with life, with religious dogma, with home education and unschooling. So many things that I've got this wisdom to share, and social media gets to be a place to do that. But also, it's not without its heaviness, and it's not without its pulling you into parts of it that are not supportive and not light and not energetically aligned to your path. It's not the place for many people to increase their livelihood, to grow their business. It's not that place. But for many of us, that is what we've come to believe, because, for a while, for a number of years, it was like, if you've not got a Facebook page, nobody's ever going to look you up. And it's like, I think there's a little shift away from that now. I'm seeing around. I think maybe up and coming generations don't really have that need for social media, that side of social media, the networking business part. And if you're serious about growing an enterprise or growing a service, there's people out there on your street looking for what you do, and they're not on Facebook. The media too, great for entertainment value. It's worth seeing it all as being good entertainment value. Not letting it suck you into the calamities of the world is a really, really powerful thing. So that's my little hi, how you doing, for the start of this new moon and taking us forward. I've got a lot to share. And I will be popping these videos on every day to share them. I will be sharing some on my vlog channel, which I will link down below as well, where I share more of the everyday life as a mum, unschooling, home educating, family orientated stuff. This is where the channeling and the holistic approach to finding yourself and finding what it is that you think you're looking for that's already within you, supporting you through that. So have a look around the channel. I have got a lot of EFT videos dropping and coming up, because that is still one of my primary sources for supporting emotional well-being, and therefore supporting the whole body and the whole energy system. of your well-being. And if you would like to join the EFT resources group sessions at all, or check out the longer EFT support videos that I have, then they will all be linked below. Otherwise, enjoy your journey. It's what you came for. It is here to empower you. You just have to see your own inner strength and power and wisdom. And I will see you all again very soon. Much love.